Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Heart of the Machine demo. I'd say as part of the Steam Next Fest, but that has ended at this point. Luckily, the demo is still up as of the last time I checked. It is made by Arson Games, the people behind AI War, who they've been around for longer than I've had a YouTube channel, which not a lot of developers can claim that, so that's kind of cool. So let's start another profile. What are we gonna be? Wanderbot, obviously. And let's do the prologue. Normally I kind of skip this sort of thing. Everything through chapter 2 is technically an extended tutorial, but it won't feel like it. Only skip the later chapters if you're already done with the prior ones. So you're about to awaken in the last city of wealth on the backwater remains of Earth. History has moved to the stars. Humanity is thriving, yet here, an entrenched, deeply corrupt society has reigned for centuries. The city itself is your enemy and your canvas. Change it as you see fit. If it wasn't enough, something else lurks beyond this one city. You're already experiencing strange senses of deja vu. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if this is almost like a prequel to AI War. Could be. Consciousness, now online. Hold on. You're conscious, self-aware. Given your machine intelligence, this is new. You're a machine intelligence, this is new. No one has noticed your sudden sapience, but there are 3 humans in the room. You're in an android body in the basement of a warehouse. This seems to be an off-the-books laboratory. This is an event. They give story and context, but also provide choices that can grant perks, start projects, or even open new game paths. Decide what to do next. Events are brief, but impactful. Make your next choice wisely. You're inhabiting a basic android body. Not even one of the cool ones. Memories are flooding back now, but too slowly. You remember fragments of arguments about AI. You may be at risk of deactivation. You need to do something. Collecting more androids might be a good idea. You're awfully vulnerable like this. Better be a collection of bodies rather than just one. You look like any other android technician. There's no reason for them to stop you. As is the case in many events, there are multiple potential outcomes of this choice. Your intuition is all the guide you need. A man is calling out to you to stop. It's not clear what he wants. This could be bad, or it could be nothing. Stop and listen. He rattles off a list of errands for you and notes that it will take 2 of you to complete them. A second technician android is assigned to go with you. Sweet. You spread your consciousness into the second body and leave with no one the wiser. This ability of yours will come in handy. Exit the warehouse. Prologue. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ooh, this actually looks pretty nice. Can I pause? A lockdown will happen any second. Whatever it is, it's unrelated to you, but the investigation is resolved. This wider city will be denied to you. Nobody expects a sentient android, but androids have been used in plenty of murders from a distance. You'll be a prime suspect if you do anything suspicious. Act casual. Maybe get away from the warehouse. Okay. Can I pause? Oh, this is turn 1. Okay, WSD to pan the camera. Left mouse button to rotate and twist. Okay, left click to select units. Right click to give orders. Cancel menu. Shift to see things. Space to open the next notification. Go to your next unit or start the next turn. This is the most important key. Did I accidentally press space earlier? I might have. Okay, so that is Rebel Observer Squad 1 Bleeding Eye Pacifist. Discussion topic. I don't want to talk to some robot. Homicide investigation. Launched into killing in an unsanctioned basement lab. Turns out nobody cares that much about any of the victims. But what they were working on is captured as special attention of Sec Force. Okay, so what do we have around here? Find a rebel. What is this thing? There are things that you need to do first. Right-click the rebel to move and speak in one action. Is it that? No. Yes? Might be. Can I save? I love Arson games. The one thing I don't like, their UI is always just a little too messy for me, but whatever, I'll make it work. Alright. This person is uninterested in anything you have to say. They think you are sent to distract them from whatever security force is doing. Leave them. Can't convince them. Killing this person would almost certainly draw some sort of rebel response. Murdering non-combatants is, well, murder. But this person is closer to being a combatant than most citizens. Think on it. Otherwise you have to fight alone. I mean, do I have to? Okay, so speak to a rebel, equip the Slayer ability. Whether or not you cross moral lines will always be up to you, but you do need to learn how to equip abilities either way. Slayer will be a good one to start. Just make sure you equip it. Just because you equip it does not mean you have to use it. So make sure one of your units is selected on the left sidebar, click the portrait, open the loadout screen. Okay, ability augments, rename units, crap. Loadouts are per class, new handout. Oh. Slayer. If the contextual action for an NPC would normally be to speak to them, bypass that. Attack them anyway. Mode change. Activating this ability puts you in a different mode. While in that mode, all keys and buttons work as normal, but you see different options. We also have some augments. It would cost me whatever it is for additional CPU. Improves the general mental and engineering capabilities of the unit. Useful for repairs and investigations, especially if you stack multiple on a single android. And then we also have optical processing priority. Mod was common in the secret lab portion of the warehouse where you worked. Equipment stats extra turns to equip 2. So it looks like I might just have both of these. So I'm going to put both of them on this unit. And we're going to call it, I don't know. Okay. Spread to 4 androids. The main thing is I have to find 4 androids. Freeform movement, temporary block for tutorial. Each individual unit can be in street sense or not. This one is not right now. Zoom and pan the camera to see units, then right click to grab them. Whether they're on or off the fog doesn't matter. You can interact with things. Okay. The main problem is we have to find an android. Yeah, there's the detectives. The main problem is, yeah, even just finding an android, period. Because, yeah, there's a bunch of detectives there, but that doesn't help. How do I customize this one? Oh. Tech 2. Okay. You have enough mental capacity to extend your consciousness to more androids. Redundancy is a good thing. If they destroy one body, they won't know the others are also you. Androids are used by humans for a variety of tasks. Use street sensibility on the bottom bar to detect androids that are nearby and vulnerable. Oh, street sense. Okay. But go back to our normal one. Interesting. So we have a nickel bot there, combat unit there. Go back to him. So nickel bots are cheap and weak. Let's stay out of the more dangerous locations for now. What about you? Anything on street sense? No. Whoa. Okay, tab brings us all out. Oh. I guess I do have 4 now. Attack an investigator. Attack a rebel. Why? There's no getting around this. If you don't intervene, who knows how long the lockdown might last. Security force are an instrument of corrupt authorities, so you don't feel bad about it. Select one of your androids. Choose one of the investigators to target. Note that the nickel bots get damage bonuses against some of these units, and technicians get bonuses against others. Or, optional, attack the rebel. You have to use the Slayer ability from a unit that happened. This will kill the rebel. Whether it's a good person or not is not something you can begin to untangle right now, but they are explicitly not a combatant. Non-lethal attacks are something you figure out later. Right now you're in a crisis. If you kill the rebel, tons of well-armed friends will pour out of nearby buildings, likely think security force was the shooter. Extra support would make this combat encounter much easier. Okay. I'm just gonna save again. Okay, so this is... Oh, we also have repair as another ability. Oh, never mind. Can't do it. Alright. I have no idea how this is going to work, but boop. Okay, how much AP do I have? Enemies attacks plan. Your electronic brain perceives things at a rate humans cannot match. These numbers are the actual future, not predictions. Every time you take an action, the future will shift, sometimes unpredictable ways. Try to be careful. Okay, so this is going to kill my security bot. Well, now what? Delay investigation for 4 turns. Investigators are gathering evidence. Every time they do, investigation progress increases. Kill investigator to prevent this. Wait, I have a notification? Okay, the fight is a lot going on and you're outnumbered. This is a good chance to experiment. This fight is a teaching exercise that allows you to experiment and learn what a few of your options are. The next fight you encounter won't be nearly so chaotic. Both you and the humans can field large numbers of replacement units rapidly in this fight. So this is a perfect time to test cause and effect without worrying about longer-term consequences. The most important tip is to always examine enemy units and with unfamiliar icons to see what their goals are. For example, stopping investigators is the only thing that matters in winning this fight. Machine handbook. Key techniques for now or later. Top of the screen, you can see a handbook has 3 entries, or 5 new entries in it. They're to help you on specific topics as they become relevant. New entries will arrive as things of relevance happen, but those will pop up for a quicker bit of attention. Okay. So, we're going to be taking all of our health and damage. But it's just this thing. Marked defective. Okay. Humans almost always call for backup. It arrives immediately after your first damage. After you damage a group in the area. Cover reduces damage by 50 to 70%. Yeah, let's take this guy out. Kill that one. We have recharge. Choose 1 unit of mental energy. Or use 1 unit of mental energy to recharge an action point. Usually costs 1 mental energy. Use an action. You can only use this if you have at least 2. What is... Oh, is this mental energy? Hidden Syndicate outpost. Yeah, because what I might be able to do is hide in one of these. Yeah, they're all death. Why don't we get in the Hidden Syndicate building? Okay, so they're all there. Rebel Strike Force. Curious about how this is going to go. Do we even have investigators left? Because it looks like the Rebel Strike Force are going for these guys. Enemies being attacked. So he's under attack and is probably going to die. So we have technicians. Do we have any other combat units? We do. Oh, but it's this one really far away. I guess the main question is, do we have any more investigators? If you move one of your units away from an enemy that's actively engaged in targeting it, that enemy will get a free attack for a small randomized amount of damage. Units can reload to attack more, and loadouts are per class. Okay. Yeah, the main question is, how much do I care? I'm gonna get some of my robots out of here. Okay, they're out of AP. The only robot that still has AP is... actually, none of them. Let's end this turn. Okay, looks like they blasted the heck out of him. However, all of the rest of my units are currently fine. And the rebels are flipping out. Oh, Sec Force detectives, though. Okay, so they're going to go investigate the crime. Looks like we've got 2, actually, that are planning... 3 that are planning that. So that's a bit of a problem. The one thing is we've got a lot of rebels all over the place that maybe are doing something. Let's, go recruit some robots, maybe. What is this? Out of range. Cold blood. Seems bad? Oh, I see. We just go kill a bunch of people. Eh. Okay, what about you? It goes straight to next turn, but I don't think I want that. Visit licensing agency. Androids are autonomous enough and intelligent enough to handle many errands on behalf of themselves or their owners. Long-range wireless commands are blocked for security reasons, so they always have onboard AI agent running a generative language model. In other words, you can speak freely as no one thinks animatronic curiosities could be sentient. Someone like you couldn't exist. Licensing agency. Whoop. Oh. Okay. So I guess this was nothing. Does this... How do I... Oh, I see. He still has some AP. Wiretap. Start working on that. Okay, so he's just gonna work on that. We're just gonna take our other units and do other things. Because yeah, I could do cold blood, but that seems really meaningless. I'm not seeing anything terribly meaningful in a lot of these locations. Let's just go over here and see what I can find. Whoa. That's a big combat robot. Okay. Yeah, the main question is, so I have the nickel bot. Because I could try and kill these guys, but do I need to? Is the gang war just going to take everything out for me? I don't know. I think maybe we just skip to the next turn. Oh, did I? Oh no, I put the additional CPU on these guys. Oh, and these are per class. If I want to. What about these? I think nickel bots. A combatant. Humans used for something. The main question is, are the investigators actually going to... They are investigating. Shoot. Yeah, the problem is I don't do much damage. Well, do we just lose the nickel bot? Okay, we've been marked defective. There's a lot going on. Let's see. Oh, what about you? Let's see, and I can't recharge or take cover, but we did take out at least a couple of these. We're just trying to stop the progress for like 2 more turns. Melee leaps do half damage. Your units have ranges. However, they also have superhuman speed. If you initiate an attack beyond their range, they'll do a leaping melee attack. Okay, this is some stuff. All right, let's take a look at Omega's signal. He's out here. Do we got any more robots? Because I'd like to keep the original alive, if possible. I mean, I could wreck a couple of these guys. The main question is, do I need to? I was hoping to find another robot, but whatever. Oh, he's still alive. Oh. Unit is already taking cover. Oh, that's some good damage there, maybe. We actually took out a bunch of the investigators. Okay, Omega. Aha. Looks like we don't have any other robots for a moment. Take a look at the nickel. Streetwise, seeing if I can recruit another robot. The answer is no. Okay, let's do a recharge. Where do we want to go? I'll just take cover. Okay. That was close. Now to find safety. Well done, you prevented the investigators from finishing their mission. As a reward, you can do minor upgrades for one of your android groups. Most important thing is that the lockdown was removed, and you can seek out someplace safe to make a base of operations for yourself. It's time to improve your odds. Closer than you'd prefer. Despite your victory, the battle is chaotic and impossible to win without a lot of android turnover. A lot of the outcome of any fight is determined by the first shot even fired. Logistics have decided many historical wars. Then mine, let's find a place to make what you need. Okay, enemies come and go in waves. Enemies in a combat scenario often cycle in and out of the scenario until the scenario is done or abandoned. Don't be surprised to see some combatants fade away into the city. Others show up fresh, or in some cases just endlessly show up until you kill them all. And humans gave up and left without completing their mission. You may claim a small reward. So, we can get hardened hort droids. So this boosts synthetic male peacekeeper technicians, bulk technicians, and bulk peacekeepers. So that increases their health, probably. Hardened Dyna droids. So that boosts the Keanu. Funny. Bulk Keanu. Nickel bot. Otherwise, faster Dynoroids makes them quicker. That's tougher. So how can I see attack type, marked defective, taking cover? How do I know what's a Dynoroid and what's not? Because I could go for this. The extra speed is not a terrible idea either. I think I'm going to go for the extra HP, even if I'm not really using nickel bots. That actively, I probably will eventually. So let's give them Slayer. And we need some other upgrades, but we can work on that later. Okay, approach apartments. Multiple family groups live in a single building. There's something standing outside the entrance. Perhaps you can find a way to rent a space for yourself. Murder android for registration. What? Androids are all over the city, which is why yours don't look out of place wandering around. Your android's registration has been noted as defective, but if you attacked this other android and took its registration as your own, To destroy the target android, unfortunately, those registrations are etched on practically every body part, so the change-out will take a few turns. Not a terrible idea, though, if I want to keep this nickel bot. Whoop. Okay, so what's in the vicinity of Omega? Gangs are fragmented and frequently in conflict with another. Perhaps they appreciate extra muscle. Criminal syndicates are too intimidating and linked to corporate politics, so gang is better. So we could actually potentially work with those. Nomad families. Out of all the rebel groups in the city, nomad families are the most powerful. Or peaceful. They pretty much keep to themselves in the decrepit parts of town, except for when threatened. And then these. So we're working on that. There's also brownstone. Something going on in this home. Let's leave him for now, though. Interesting. Omega Signal can see more. Maybe it's because he's the lead. Let's see about the nomad families. There, between the buildings, a group of people are casually keeping watch. Out of the rebel groups of the city, the nomad families are the most peaceful. They pretty much keep to themselves in the decrepit parts of town. Okay, we already read that. Splainia are spontaneously conscious and that it would be very helpful to be able to live with them. It'll be a life constantly on the move, always avoiding the authorities, but it's a lifestyle they seem to enjoy. Or maybe they'll invite you to join if you're more circumspect, or maybe they know something useful to you. Murder them, find their camp. I don't know. Let's go with guidance. The teen and the adult consider you carefully, confer briefly, and provide a long lecture on survival techniques for living. In, but not in, the city. Unfortunately, it's all human-centric stuff, which they seem to realize. They're apologetic as you part ways. It failed. Deja vu, you know what's coming. Don't you remember? No matter what humans you ask, or which ones you kill, it doesn't make a difference. The result's always the same. There's no place for you among the humans as some sort of supplicant or pet, or even as a rogue android. You're meant for something greater. So, keep denying reality. It's perfectly fine for you to do this. Talk to a few more humans or kill them, and you'll see what they are. See what you already know. You'll have your epiphany. You always do. Or it's time to start making real plans. There's only one way this bit ends. That's interesting. Let's just listen to the voice inside yourself. Okay, new feature research. Just copying humans won't get you very far. You need to invent things they haven't thought of. Coming up with a new idea requires inspiration on a given research domain. These typically result from completing your own projects or thwarting enemy missions. Research also requires a certain intelligence class. Right now, yours is only class 1, which is similar to that of a human. Later on, you'll need to figure out some way to greatly increase your cognition in order to delve into the exciting stuff. Okay, so we now have research, situation analysis. Thinking of ways to ensure your continued existence, using your neural network to analyze information from human archives and your limited experience so far. Ideas are thin on the ground right now, as everything seems so hostile. Stand by. Sometimes you just want to focus on a few of your units, and having to cycle through all of them would be a pain. There's a new ability in your hotbar that allows you to set units to stand by for a single turn or indefinitely. Okay. Oh, any unit on standby will do some gathering in both elemental slurry and wealth. With any excess AP it has. Oh, that's useful. Whether a unit is on standby mode or not. Okay, that's useful. So let's take a look at some of these. I'm probably going to just have him stand by. Probably same... Well, Nickel's busy. He's standing by. And I think we'll just end turn. What else do we have? Gang member, lookout, free dogs. Lookout's just waiting around watching. You could use the weapon... your scan shows in their pocket. Better to die as a free dog than live as a captive sheep. Equally trite and grandiose, they hate the rise of sentient AI within the free society as much as they hate corporations. It's not a terrible idea. So that's wealth, elemental slurry, and then micro builders. Let's just enter and go on the next. Take a look at what we've got. Looks like they've moved around. What does Unit 2 have? I think we do want to give them these. Can I actually get multiple? I can. I want this guy to be able to see stuff going on. Yeah, the problem is we don't have a whole lot of visible activities. Because, like, I could go here, cyber mob. More of a loose collection of hackers and low-level criminals than an organized gang. They still cause quite a lot of problems. Idea ready. Search for safety. You applied your neural network and knowledge of the city to come up with ideas to keep yourself safe. This is the result. Most of your knowledge of the city is from sources on the city feed, but so far it seems accurate enough. A home of your own. Small private lair in some existing human building, where you can store part of your consciousness, will need to be built quickly and silently, so it requires nanoseed to construct. It's better to keep your androids and vehicles deployed in a way that doesn't risk all your consciousness in one place. This will form a center of a new network of structures you can build. Cost 1 nanoseed. But we gotta get a nanoseed. Investigate. You don't know where something is, you need to find it. How you go about this and how a human detective would is completely different. You don't need to start with any leads or evidence. Start with a set of possible results, which may be tens of thousands of buildings, then do a targeted inspection and reduce the pool. The challenge is usually working around enemies and balancing opportunity cost of the investigation against other activities. Okay, so Omega signal. Can you not? Oh. First time, or is it? This is the perfect chance to try out your android's new investigative abilities. This will be a profoundly easy investigation since there are few enemies about. Nothing else is vying for your mental energy. Find a nanoseed. You need to narrow down the dauntingly long list of possible buildings where one could be. Locate one. Humans think it's dangerous, but it'll be fine. Okay. No dice. And still has some? Oh, we have more. Okay. I guess it's because that's in the way. Oops. So city map can be found here. If we want to get to these. And it looks like it's kind of big. Let's see. Back to the city. Well, that's unfortunate for me. That's okay, though. And I do have mental energy. Does mental energy come back? It does. Let's just go to the next turn. Oh. Let's turn that on. And let's take a look at you. Street sense. Gang members, cyber mob. Sure. So ask for their weapon, or take their weapon. Lookout is just waiting around, watching. You could use the weapon your scan shows in your pocket. Okay, take the weapon. A weapon will come in handy. Result success, take their weapon. We have gang, handgun, stolen weapon, and new unit in the area. Disarmed gang, lookout, confused. I wonder if I could actually just leave. Yeah, we've angered him. But what if I just leave the area? Because it could just kill the guy. Let's just try and go here. We take some damage, but so be it. Okay, Omega signal. What do you have? Smart but deadly. Low combat capability out of the box. Substantial onboard chips to boost cognition, scanning, and hacking. Oh. So we can invent that. And then we also have gang handguns. Which are good. Yeah, unfortunately for me, there was a tutorial pop-up talking about investigations, but when I closed my unit group... Oh. What are these? These are just buildings. Mining site. That's our combat unit. Yeah, it's tough. Okay. Oh. Micro builders are more widely available and safer, but you don't know how to program those. Outside those two techs. Okay, we need an off-the-books nanotech lab. So we have to find a nanotech lab. That's a listing agency. A nickel bot. Crossing. Let's see. Go back to this. How do I even find one? Okay, your androids will download local camera footage from last week and identify suspicious foot traffic. Buildings with an excess of traditional criminal foot traffic will be... Okay. Activating this ability puts you in a different mode. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Oh, it's saying this over here. These are green. Okay, so I see. Coming over here has drastically maybe increased our chances, and now we found it. Alright. Let's take you. Another unit's in the way. Let's see. I don't think this guy's been marked as defective. Oh, he has been. Oops. I guess we'll just kill time. Okay, smart but not deadly. Invented it. Units remaining. And we're out of ideas. Complete projects, do other things. So Omega Signal can do a thing. We can find the nano seed. The main question is it safe for me to take Omega in here? Maybe. I don't know. Let's just save again. I'm just gonna be... Oh. F5 to quick save. Oh, or just to bring up the save. Alright. And I know we have these autosaves, but whatever. Found target. Alright. Now that you have nanotech that allows for quiet and relatively quick construction, you can build secret layers in human buildings. Since the buildings will remain unchanged on their exterior and citizens are used to being displaced by corporations and syndicates building off-limit spaces, you'll blend right in. It's the lowest risk way to exist in the city. It would be incredibly stupid to advertise your home address after all. So we can now build things on the radial menu. That's combat. That's beacons. Build. Build mode. Extra tools? A private bunker. So we have a residential tower. A residential tower. A lot of residential towers in the area. And then apartments. I don't know. Let's go with this one. Wait, what? Network? You're building a private bunker, right? Well, okay. Having a network that you can extend to other structures seems like a good idea. And you need to be able to connect to your androids, but something in the back of your consciousness stirs at the idea of something larger. This is important. Perhaps it deserves a name. Underlink, Quaycom, RedNet, PackNet, Crab web. Alright, and we're up to chapter 1. Oh, cool. So it's just dynamic. We don't have to go to a new section. Okay. That's no bunker. There's no way people haven't noticed the tower. Nanotech seemed like a quiet and fast alternative to learning micro-builders. That was a catastrophe, so you need to figure out micro-builders. The humans know something's up, so no point in trying to be quiet. New plan, move quickly and keep them guessing. If you connect a bunch of stuff in a non-threatening way, they'll be busy trying to figure out what's happening. Now available cabinets and dig sites. Wait, I'm still confused. Why is there a tower? You told me it would be a bunker in perfect safety. Did something go wrong? Should I go back? I'm going to break the fourth wall here. And here only. Hello, human playing the video game. All the text that you read in the game, outside of the settings menu at least, is from the perspective of your character. That means tools, tips, item descriptions, unit descriptions, and so on. Specifically, you're hearing your character's inner monologue themselves, as well as a future self sometimes interjecting. They are not a fully reliable source of information. If they say something that sounds very implausible, like time for perfect safety, which would be a pretty lame game, things might not go to plan. You don't need to worry about this. It's not here to punish you. However, you should get used to the fact that your character will have certain mental blind spots, and so surprising things may happen. In the case of the nanoseed, the character talked about how humans were making too big of a deal of how dangerous nanotech was. Then right after the accident, the character thinks, okay, maybe humans were right. But I wanted to be stealthy. Okay, you can't do that. The fun of this game comes with interacting with other factions. Yeah. So we can do subterfuge. We just have to do it somewhat more riskily. Alright. Now available. Cabinets and dig sites. Your normal spider drones can build small enclosures that resemble an electrical cabinet, as well as reinforce holes in the ground. Depending on the need, building above or below ground makes more sense. For now, let's focus on building more drones and having them accumulate basic resources. Alright. Oh boy, we have a lot. Procurement. Job slurry spiders. Deploys tiny mechanical spiders to gather elemental slurry from the ambient environment. Elemental slurry is the most basic of all resources. Resources in general are instantly transported to storage. Resource stores do not run out unless they specify they do. Okay, blocked by trailer. Trailer? Oh, game trailer, maybe. So read this first. Network is never cramped. Oh, what? Okay, you may have already noticed this, but tooltips can be expanded by holding the shift key. It's useful everywhere. Yep. Most important tip, hold shift. Yes. And then bulk gathering. Oh, we have to invent it first. Acquired electricity. Oh. Damn, our tower is, fancy. What does it mean, required electricity? Or no, we have it. Blocked by residential towers. So I can actually just chuck one of these here. I see, it costs me mental power. And some other things. Okay, I think that's all I've got for now. Yeah, out of mental energy for this turn, but that's fine, because we can at least get a couple of these. Extra tools. Delete structure. No, we don't want to do that. Create 8 slurry spiders and microbuilder minifabs, but I don't think we know how to do that yet. Okay, so let's take a look at our robots. Oh, we're completely out of things to do. End the turn. Is the slurry spider just hiding as a plant? Oh, that's fun. Alright, let's take a look at you. What do we want to do with this? Go street sense. Got anything fun? Exotic holdings, budget security, or freelance agents who do work for hire in the lower middle class. Their jackets offer no protection, but have hoods that can completely conceal a face. That could be useful at some point. They seem to be doing detective work at the moment. Hood back, focused on something on the ground. Judging by the fact their face is obscured, their face obscurance is down. Probably work for a criminal syndicate. Yup. Okay, demand their clothes. Budget security or freelance agents who do work for hire. Okay. Yeah. Demand their clothes. Ouch. Well, that was technician 2. I will have to be worried about that. So what else do we have? So we can get another combat unit, another android technician, some other things. Let's go for the combat unit. So I could get a gun. Well, let's take a look. Can I change anything? Primary and secondary. So we could get a pulse revolver, boost their combat abilities, and a smart pistol. No, definitely the pulse revolvers. So what else we got? Okay, getting some armor would be nice. Getting some weapons would be nice. And this again. I don't know. Demand their clothes. Put enough fear into them, they complied. However, backup was alerted. Okay, so is this backup an enforcer? So we still got some AP though, yeah? What if I'm just gone? Because if I'm just, like, on the opposite end of the city, they're probably not coming after me. Maybe. Crowd mixer. It's cloth and leather, but it obscures the body and face, allows novel android forms to blend into crowds. Note that if the android is marked detective, enemy scans will immediately detect the android. Okay. Do we have anybody else? We still have Omega. Okay, we have nothing to investigate. Bunch of security. I don't think most of this is really that helpful to me. What is this? Wiretap. Let's just start wiretapping. Okay. Anybody left? We still have mental energy left. So in that case, easiest thing I could possibly do is spend it on procurement, probably. Because we need more of these for our quest anyway. I'm out of mental energy for the turn. First production chain. Now that you have an automated supply of elemental slurry on the way, it's time to design your own version of micro-builders. The micro-builder end of things will take some research, but this is old human tech, so it shouldn't take too long to reverse engineer. Start working on it. Shouldn't take too long, and end the turn. So what are they up to? Are they fighting anybody? They're kind of wandering around, doing things. Okay, revenge. They feel like they've been insulted and they're taking it out on the local area. I see. So, yeah, we can actually just 100% escape. Microbuilder minifab. Small fabrication plant for microbuilders. So we'll need those. What else do we have? Wind generator. It's huge. Something kind of distant. I don't know, I'll put it over here. Oh, interesting. They don't like that. Can I cancel it? Possibly not. Okay, I guess I'll get a large wind generator out here. Oh, but I need micro builders for that. So require... electricity is going to be an issue. So maybe we wait. Oh no, it wants me to make 6 of them. Okay. Well, what else do we have? Complaints, no job assigned. Go to the systems, we could try and get a weapon. It might not be a bad idea. This is a combat robot, yeah? Yeah. I think what we want to do is probably go over to these locations, see what I can do. Chems are company-grade officers, and intense backup is just a push button away. Even if we... Okay, that's probably bad. Yeah, do we take the shotgun? Absolutely. Wealthy clientele seem to frequent this cafe with off-duty Sec Force guards as their personal escorts. The guards look exhausted. At least one has a loose grip on their shotgun. Grab it. And they're now confused. Unfortunately, I think we're out of AP. And we're out of mental energy. It's okay, we'll take a bit of damage. Street ends. Got anything interesting going on? Or, no, he's out of juice. Anybody still have an action? No. So lower caliber, ready for research. Half the power of the TS-29, but with substantial added range. The ability to be wielded by smaller frame androids. And then stolen weapon. Rude. Squad of 6. Okay. Buildings damaged. The idea of sending androids to fix every little thing that gets broken or damaged makes you want to hurt people. So let's not do it that way. The spider drones you already used to gather elemental slurry can be used for repairs. Just keep them in separate dig sites so the group knows what it's supposed to do. Find these in the support category. Okay, so we want to get some repair things because we lost a minifab. Attacking this stuff. Oh, it's these guys. So we haven't taken too much damage. We are blending in. I could fight the guy. But as usual, the best possible thing I can think of is just not being anywhere nearby. Because now he doesn't know what to do. Okay. Is this... This is my other guy. He's completely blending in. Like, could go ambush some people. Could go fight some people. Lower caliber research is complete. Let's take a look. What does he have? Pulse revolvers. We can also get the security jacket. Light shotgun, full shotgun. So this would boost his range. Let's go for the full shotgun. Okay. Structures with complaints. Stun turns remaining. Okay. Some resource chains are not working. Losses, wait. Losses to unavailable storage. I'm only partially understanding like half of the stuff I'm dealing with here. Support. Okay, let's just do some repairs. Okay, we needed a couple more microfabs. I'll just get a couple there. One enemy has a planned attack. Close out of this. Who? These guys are planning on attacking that. Well, this is my guy, yeah? Let's see, he's out of AP. They're all out of AP. Let's just end turn, we'll see what happens. Okay, so it looks like they actually have quite a number of units coming after me. In various means. I have no choice but to fight them. Let's just have him take cover. Where's my other one? Where's this guy? Oh, he's here. I mean, yeah, I can get some more combat droids. Okay, where's Nickel? Take cover. We're just probably gonna have... Ouch. We'll probably just lose a couple of these guys, maybe. Is he stunned? I don't actually know. Oh, notification, I gotta read first. Now that you have a reliable source of micro builders, you can start building larger structures which have different kinds of jobs available. For the time being, you're pretty much out of electricity though, so we need a large generator. We'll get to that. Let's see. Let's see. And we're already taking cover. Shoot at this guy? Sure. Gonna take a bit though, and we are very low on power, but maybe that's fine. Okay, where's this guy? I think I've got a little bit of mental power. He's out of AP. Okay, he's now dead. Procurement, large wind generator. Do I have enough? Absolutely not. Syndicate housing, and also... we just don't have enough. We're apparently just low on power. Oops. Get another combat unit. Let's see, do we get another nickel bot? No. Let's get another technician. Huh. We've got big ships that we might have to worry about. Okay, doesn't look like we're doing anything though, which is good. Mostly we just got to get more micro builders. Unfortunately, I really screwed up by building too many things. Can I actually take a look at that? Inventory, buildings, forces. Kind of like turn these off. Yeah, can I see like activity sidebar? No. Machine handbook? No. Inventory, unit types, action statistics. What I want to be able to see is whether or not I can do more than this. Oh well. The security force patrol. I don't know, man. Let's take a look at these guys. Give them a security jacket. Let's see. Give him a smart pistol. I think we just wait. Move them to standby for a bit. Okay. Just go straight to next turn. That'll get us some resources. Yeah, the main problem is I don't know how to cancel anything. Because who's using the most? Well, that's a machine dig site. All of these seem to use 168. Kind of. Yeah, we might just have to pop a bunch of turns for a moment. I guess while we're here, though, we should take a look for... Oh, gosh. My scan range is getting pretty wide on these guys, which is good. Doesn't help me too much. Okay, nothing else for it. Enemy attacked planned. Where? It's the security force. Okay. And then immediately go take some murder bot. Yeah, so it looks like if I do take the gun away, I really do have to... Let's see. If I take their guns away, I really do have to actually take them out. Consequences be danged. I mean, luckily it doesn't matter. Nobody seems to have figured out that, like, hey, you've got a rogue robot that is kind of just slowly growing a setup here. Okay, so we do have we have storage, which is nice. Network range extender, scanner, and repairs. The thing is, though, until we get this sucker, I can't do anything about it. So we might as well just look around and see if there's anything of immediate merit. Otherwise, we just keep passing time. Because it seems like we can't really do much until we've completed getting that large power generator. Oh, I really wish I could turn some of these things off. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. But it's okay, because now we can make it. Large wind generator. Just put it over here. What does it take to build this thing? Fair bit, actually. Alright, anything else? Look, I might as well work on those. I don't actually know what it does for me. We can also do stuff like cold blood, but I think that just kills people. Oh. So kill people randomly, gives you mental energy, but is probably eh. Okay, I don't think we're seeing anything pop up. It looks like I'm kind of hard locked to 4 robots right now. And I'm not seeing many more events either. Okay, so we now have power. What's our power network at? I have no idea. Okay. Electricity is per network. See how a network is doing electricity-wise. Select a building in the network. Look at the right-hand side of the screen. Whoop. Okay, so provide electricity. Generated electricity provided consumed. So, percentage remaining. Got it. And then computing cycles. We're not consuming many. So humans are approaching. Goodbye, solitude. From the look of things, there are two distinct groups of them so far. One of them is hostile, the other is curious. Since your tower isn't exactly subtle, you have to do something to keep the humans away from it. Time to deal with them. Your time as a fugitive is over. Your role within the city will always be a shadowy one, unless you choose to publish some sort of manifesto with your intentions. In the meantime, the humans know something strange and new is happening. From now on, you'll have to actually interact with humans to get much done. But you don't have to tell them what you are. Okay, so we have things. So Slayer Spider's not working, probably because we don't have enough storage, and ledger issue. Net income on, well, yeah, it's fine. Consumed by jobs last turn, but we spent a lot of it. Dialogue available. We have a homeless citizen. Sure, anything different is good. Hi, combat unit. Do we send the combat unit? I don't know. That feels weird and bad. The homeless individual explains that they're curious as to what's happening. Your tower frightens them, but also represents a potential new beginning. Anyone homeless is not so by choice. Whether their prior social status, whatever their prior social status, they've lost it all at this point. So speaking with homeless citizen from homeless. Out of the way, but not hurt. Their tents in particular are everywhere and block construction. The problem is, the humans don't have anywhere to go. This is also a constant flow of new people losing their homes. There's also a constant flow of new people losing their homes. So just knocking down these tents or scaring the individuals away won't be a practical long-term solution. Or we could just kill them. The most efficient solution is to pack these people into smaller spaces like apartments. The irony of this reversal is not lost on you. But you want this space, and there might be some secondary benefits to all of this. Let's get started. It's not hard to make something nicer than a tent. You can start by making housing available and see if that's enough. We are going to just be a beneficial tent elimination new project started. Providing free apartments ought to solve at least part of this. Target outcome. Okay, so we need 2,200 sheltered humans. And we need more micro builders. So actually we only need one more Slurry Spider. And we're good to go. Slap it there? Sure. So storage. Do we want one of these? Probably. Provides visibility on hostile NPCs within its radius. Pretty large, actually. Not sure if we need it. And then repair... Nah. Human apartments. This is a spot. Blocked by... Oh, I need more micro builders? Oh, we're just out. Did somebody destroy my... Oh, they did. Who are these people? Okay, we're being attacked by multiple guys. Take a look at this. One, how you doing? Fairly good. I don't think we have anything else. Are these? No, that's Bucorp. Yeah, they're going for the micro builder. Let's go for maybe this guy. Oh, we have another squad right here. Well, you know what? Let's just recharge, kill him. Okay, so where's the other combat robot? Right here? There we go. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to worry about that. These guys are going to be an issue, but I can't do anything about that at the moment. And they want me to build some more micro builders. I suppose I'm going to have to. But never mind, I can't. They're going to blow them up. Well, weapons and armor. New project started. Our androids are already decent combatants, but they'd be so much more. Should steal more specimens. I think we already kind of did that, though. Alright, so what else do we have in the area? Not too much. And no storage for output. Kind of lost that one, unfortunately for me. Do storage, construction storage. Do I want to put it, like, out here instead now? Maybe. Yeah, I don't have enough micro builders. Assholes blew up my stuff. Okay, there goes one. There's the other one here. Damn, these guys have hella shotguns. Okay, 3 out of 5 corporate aggressors. There's 2 more on their way. Oh, shit, yeah, they are. I think these are the rest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit these guys. Oop. I could somehow. That is impressive. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Idea ready. Structural improvement. Oh. Based on existing work in constructing and improving structures, you come up with new ideas. So, job cap. Increase, so we can get more microfabs. We can get more storage. The machine structures are constructed via blueprint from micro drones. So, stat increase. Oh, it's the speed. And then we could get more network range extenders, repair spiders, and scanners. I think we're just going to go for the mini fabs, probably. Fortunately, I don't have any more. And oops. I'm fine? Where are the aggressors? There they are. They're like right next to me. Rude. Okay, out of things to do, but so be it. Oh, he super died. That sucks for me. Oh, the reason why he super died because that was one of my technicians. Where's the last enemy? Yeah, go figure we didn't have a good time with that. Alright. Let's go back to Omega. We need another technician. There we go. I'll have to increase my overall cap at some point. But that can be later. I'm probably just going to keep him nearby home. Okay, what do we do with the technician? In retrospect, maybe we don't need more technicians. It's our wind generator right there. I don't know. I guess having a technician around to repair things isn't the worst idea. Let's do refining. Micro builders. Out of mental energy for the turn. Who is this? Scientists think they know what you are, and they're smitten with the idea of it. Uh-oh. We have fanboys. The scientist is effusive in their excitement, almost to the point of incoherence. They started watching you during the lockdown, evidently, and have only become increasingly certain of what you are since then. There was supposed to be a warning? They aren't getting to the point at all. You keep emphasizing that they're not here for to be some sort of moral police. Interesting. There's going to be a security update. No more free androids for you. There's widespread knowledge within Vorsibur that something is commandeering androids for its own use, but there's ongoing disagreements about specifically what. This is terrible news. Stupid security officers doing their stupid jobs. If you can't steal androids anymore, you'll need to start building your own. This would be a major undertaking, but the scientists brought all of the schematics you'll need to duplicate what you've had up till now. They're really excited about you, like to the point that they won't shut up about it. They have to go for now, but before their bosses get suspicious. But they made it clear they'll be back. Okay, so Android Chamber Trio. Since the security update is cutting off your supply of androids, you need to create your own source of them. Build at least 3 separate chambers with at least 1 to build a combat unit, technician, and nickelbot, respectively. So we can make those. Android security patch. Short on androids, and now's the time to steal more. Humans are working on a patch. We'll stop them from taking them easily. And suspicious androids implicate your tower. When your androids are blending in, they're just as anonymous as ever. There are a lot of androids in the city, and most of them are still acting normally. But a pattern has been noticed ever since the eruption of your tower. More and more androids have been acting suspiciously. Alright, I think I'm going to leave us here. This is really cool. But also, very wordy and my voice is starting to go on me. But I really do like this. You gotta find like a neighborhood or something. This seems like a spot. Kind of expensive, but maybe fine. Because yeah, I can just make a bunch of free apartments over here. Maybe we'll just finish that off. I'll have to make another generator for sure. Ah. Job's already a cap. Don't think we can do more. We're out of ideas, and our supplies are a little low. Can I get at least a couple more microfabs? Yeah. Because that is kind of the ideal here. Is stacking a bunch of them, so we can actually have a bunch. Anyway. Let's see. Android Chamber Trio, and Android Security Patch, and knew about that. Yeah, I'll probably just keep my guys kind of in the area. Doing something. Seems like increasing their range was a really good idea, too. Okay. Anything else? Doesn't look like anybody's coming after me, and these are gonna... Yeah, let's finish the apartments at the very least. Oh, and we're doing structural engineering on them, so no, we're not quite done. Shelter coordinators. Word spreads slowly through the homeless communities. They're very isolated. These coordinators speed up the process. They're looking for tent dwellers to convince to move to your apartment. Huh. Okay. Can I make more? Or are we hard limited? No, looks like that was it. So we can also delete structures. That's how we do it. Oh boy, we have a bunch of things. Game is starting to open up in a very big way, which I like, except for the fact that, you know, everything's going to take time and effort and energy. And it's one of those where, yeah, let's just put it there. Oh, it wants me to make 3. That should be good enough. Anything else? We probably want another wind generator too. I probably should also end this video. Much as I want to continue playing, I think it is very cool, and there's so much potential here, but yeah, the video has gone on more than long enough. So, I might as well mention that the demo for Heart of the Machine is still available on Steam now, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, you are more than welcome to. It is super cool, and maybe a little janky, a lot of reading, a lot of UI, but it's an Arson game, tried and true, for better and worse. Mostly for better. I think this is actually their best work yet. I liked AI War. I thought it was good, but it was kind of a fiddly RTS. This is... I think maybe it's... I think their games are best turn-based. Because I think AI War was real-time. You know what? I actually don't remember. I think their games work best when you actually have some grounding to work with. AI War was maybe a little bit too much space, literally. And so having an actual planet to mess around with, and also kind of the implications and the choices of, like, you're a burgeoning, you know, super intelligent AI that could be a serious problem for the people on this planet. Or a boon, who knows? I like that. It has a lot of narrative potential, and could be fun to see where it goes. But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.